championship and her school's record-setting 12.
Hello, beautiful people, and good morning, and welcome to today's show. And we have a special guest in the studio. It's Paige Bueckers, and she's going to be interviewing on TV this morning. And, and for those of you who are watching at home, you can tune in right now.
A superstar whose game speaks for itself, Paige Bueckers needs no introduction.
Paige Bueckers, my favorite number one player of all time, because now she's heading to a WNBA draft I just heard.
A fitting final act for a college basketball great.
This place is a second home to me.
At an emotional celebration back in Connecticut, the presumptive number one pick in next week's WNBA draft, shouting out Huskies Nation.
We all love you, and thank you so much for everything.
Her all-around game was first honed as a youngster in Minnesota, where she became the top
She's from
high school player in the country.
Indiana, Minnesota.
But after the pandemic cut her senior season short, Bueckers moved on to UConn.
And I'm just so thankful for my team and my coaching staff.
She became the first freshman ever to win National Player of the Year. Her reaction going viral. Off the court, Bueckers amassed millions of followers on Instagram and TikTok. Her
I wonder
game
how she
sense
got to travel to New York.
style, making her one of the most popular athletes in college sports. But just weeks before her highly anticipated junior season, Bueckers was sidelined with a devastating knee injury, a setback that only fueled her competitive drive.
It's been a process, but I feel like I've handled it pretty well, and I think it's only up from here.
After she returned to action the following season, Bueckers and UConn came up short against Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes during March Madness. And with another challenge in front of her, Paige did what Paige does. She embraced it and came back to chase that elusive championship. And now she has it. A dominant victory punctuated with a memorable hug from legendary UConn coach Gino Ariema, who recently told us.
Here she is going out the way every kid that's ever picked up a basketball wishes their career could have had, winning the national championship.
National champion Paige Bueckers, you're here this
And
morning.
now,
Do you
let's
think of yourself
welcome my
as
favorite
stories as a
my favorite
child?
all-star UConn champion, national champion,
Not sleeping.
Paige
Celebrating
Bueckers.
the team, just enjoying what we did.
Let's listen in.
The fact that he was still wearing the net around your
And
neck. You said
welcome.
You just took it off yesterday. The
Yeah.
championship net you cut down.
Yeah, it's my favorite necklace ever. You gotta get it right. Go right.
We saw in the piece there how much you've been through. For people who haven't followed your career, you have this incredible freshman season. You're the National Player of the Year. Then you get injured one year. Then you're out the next year as well. It was a long road to that title for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a journey of resilience, of overcoming adversity. I wouldn't trade it for the world just because it became such a beautiful story and remarkable journey of ups and downs, highs and lows, of keeping the faith, of working extremely hard. And I really wouldn't trade it just to have that overwhelming sense of gratitude for life, the appreciation for everything that comes your way, and then to cap it off with this, it's just been an amazing journey.
It's such a special team. I mean, people think of UConn as dominant, but it had been a minute since they had won a title. And this team is so cohesive. And you guys out there on the court, you see, you guys like support each other. You're lifting each other up.
Yeah, I saw on social media they were saying UConn won based on the power of friendship. It's so accurate, just how much we love each other, how much we're connected, how much we've been through as individuals, as a team, how much it's bonded us and helped us become national champions. So I won't trade for anything.
And that love extends, of course, to your coach, the legendary Gino Oriema. That hug that we showed there a minute ago. There was
Now,
a lot
Paige Bueckers
about your
is now
relationship
live in
with
Studio
Paige.
1A
I want you to listen to what he said
on today's
about you.
show. Like on today, on TV.
With Paige, all that she's been through, all that she's fought through. When you're in that hug, coach, what do you say to her?
And for Paige Bueckers, she was all my favorite number one player.
He's choked up there. What is the relationship with Coach mean to you?
Means everything. He doesn't tell you he loves you much, so you gotta appreciate the times when he does.
He says you didn't tell him I love you back.
No, I told him I hated him, but that's the relationship we have. Just a relationship of tough love, with him molding me and shaping me to be a better basketball player, to be a better human being. I think he's taught me how to be a leader, which is something I want to take with me for the rest of my life. But just what he's meant to me, what he's meant to the whole program, the state of Connecticut, women's basketball, the sport in general. He's one of the greats for sure.
What are you going to miss most about him and least about him?
Most and least, probably together, his sarcasm, sense of humor,
Yeah.
his quick-wittedness.
And she's live in New York.
So let's look ahead here, Paige. Most people believe you'll be
And
the first
Rockefeller
pick in the
Plaza.
WNBA draft coming up in just a few days here. Perhaps
And
more
once
like
again,
Dallas. How does that
Paige
sound?
Bueckers, my favorite #1 player, is heading for the WNBA draft in a few days. And speaking of NBA drafts, it's gonna happen next Monday on April the 14th at 7:30 p.m. Of course, it's gonna be on ESPN. So we will be watching it like we did last year.
And to be able to share that experience and be a part of that, it's surreal to say.
It's amazing because not only are you at the top of your game, quite literally, women's basketball is so having a moment right now. So you're hitting. So it's funny, you had all those struggles, but it's
And
so
she used to
right on time.
be on this UConn women's basketball team for 5 years. Now that is a very long time. Because let me tell you what.
It's taken off, and I think there's
And
so
of
much
course,
room to go still. So excited for the future.
You're a huge part of that.
Yeah,
And
we're
thank
so
you for
happy
the impact
for you.
you've had on so many kids out there.
Thank you.
As a dad, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Paige. I so appreciate it. Have fun.
And-
So now they're out in Miami.
yeah.